Minigolf, the vlog number 4, the road to 24. My goal is to play 24 on an 18-hole course, so this is really tough. You need a lot of aces. Is it possible? I believe in myself, and when I can do it, you can do it too. Fulfill all your dreams. And so let's see. Welcome to my world of Minigolf. So it looks like here it is Miami Beach, Copacabana. It looks like that, but believe me, it is freezing cold. Yeah, it is freezing cold. Even if the sun, it is perfect. So let's start it. So here we go again. Yeah, last time I told you I will show you how I've trained at the course. That I will tell you today a little bit, yeah, at the beginning, not at the end this time. And I want to talk a little bit about filming again, because I love it. Why do I use a small setup? Yeah, I've told you, a little tripod, a little action cam, and I have a form on it for the wind, and that is everything. Yeah, why? Because, for example, I can use this action cam and I don't have to make worries about anything. Yeah, because when I put it on the ground, for example, yeah, the picture is always straight. Yeah, if you have a real camera, a big camera, the picture will not be straight. Yeah, you have to set up on each track, on each stage, for example. That's one reason because why I use this action cam. The other hand is it produces great pictures, yeah, when it is sunny and it is good weather. When it's low light, then not so, yeah. And I can put it into my pocket, yeah. I can wear it everywhere, yeah, because it's so small with the tripod. A real setup you have to put on, and that is a small reasons, yeah. And I love it to vlog like this. I can hold it in my hand. For example, I would not use a very expensive camera, yeah, or a heavy camera. When you have vlogged a lot of things, you know that I cannot hold it, yeah. For example, I'm riding on my bicycle and I am holding it on my hand, yeah. If I have a real setup, then you have 3, 4, 5, 6 kilos, yeah, to wear in your hand, and that is not possible. It is possible, but it's really heavy. You know what I'm talking about when you have done that a lot of times. And so this is a great thing, and the most reason is I do that what I love. I can play Minigolf and I can show you some of the footage of Minigolf. Perhaps you like it when you are into Minigolf or not, but you enjoy it to watch it every week, and that is fine, yeah. But I also know, for example, I have no motion blur here, yeah, with this camera. Motion blur, I could use an ND filter to produce it with this camera, but I don't want. I want to keep it simple, yeah. And when you play Minigolf, I know this is a wide angle here, yeah, so it is perfect. You see all the things, yeah. And on the other side, I know there is no blurry background, yeah. With a real setup you would have that, but again, then you have to make a real film. So watch this, very loud, yeah. So I have to talk a little bit louder. I could use an external microphone, but believe me, if I wear it on my jacket, for example. You know what I'm doing at Minigolf? You bend over to get the ball. What do you think will happen when I bend over and I had a lavalier microphone? Yeah, you will not be happy with the sound. So that's all reasons. And I can do what I love, because when I use a real setup, then I had to put it on every stage, yeah, to make the setup, to look how the picture is, what is good, and this and that and that. And with this camera, I put it on the ground. I know everything is on the picture and it is perfect, yeah. So this is why I'm doing it, and I can do what I love. So you see that? So beautiful. So we are here. Now let's start and put on the road to 24. So let me explain you something. Yeah, I can show you a ball now, which I normally not play, but it is one of my favorite shots here, but I don't play it in a round. So now you have seen something. I played it with extra speed. Yeah, that was what I wanted to do now. Normally I play it not that fast, but watch now. You see where the ball is? It is outside of the ring. Yeah, and you know, in my system I will never play a ball which is outside of the ring. Yeah, of course, when it's not straight, then it's not possible. But here everything is straight. Yeah, so you can do that. But you see that now, yeah, and with that, this is really bad, yeah. It is a good ball for an ace, yeah, this variation is good for an ace, but when you didn't hit it, like I did it now, but I played it with extra speed, that you see how far the ball will roll. So this ball, I will not use in a round, you know, this all with system here, and I play a complete other variation where I get the ace, but if not, I have much more easy work to get a 2, yeah. So you see there are a lot of things what you have to do here to play very good, for example. So now I will explain you how I have trained here. I told you I will tell you this now on that day, right now. So in one word I can say it, I trained my ass off. I trained my ass off here. That is in simple words how I can explain it, but I will go a little bit in the details, then you know how I got it without a trainer, without an instructor, without a club, how I can play really, really good. So now let's see. So now I'm gonna show you something, which balls I have. Normally players have a lot of balls here, so you can watch it now. These are all my balls, yeah, but you have to understand, normally people have much more balls, and I can say to you, there are balls which I don't play. I put it out, yeah, which I don't play here, so you will get an example. So here we go again. So now I think, have we done it? Yeah, now you see all of my balls, yeah. These are all of my balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 balls I play, yeah, on an 18-hole course, yeah. And the special thing is, I play it in winter and in summer. I play it all the times only with those 22 balls. Normally people have a lot of balls, for every weather, and that is important to know because of training. The balls are completely different. When you don't know it, I will show you something. For example, this is glass, yeah? Look, yeah, this is very hard. This is also hard, yeah, you see that? This is hard. And on the other side you have balls, you see that? That is complete a different story. So when you play it against something, it has it feels completely different, yeah? So you need a lot of balls, because otherwise you can't get an ace. And I only have 22 balls because it was my system. How I've learned it, I didn't have so much balls, and that's why I play only 22 balls. And believe me, I can play with them winter, summer and get really, really good results. I don't change my system now, yeah? And yeah, that is one thing. And the other thing is, so when I got here, I played with a normal ball, a normal racket, yeah? That is the beginning where I started. And then I bought a racket. It was not a good one, it was not that expensive. And then I bought 3 balls, yeah? I had 3 balls, and with that 3 balls I played the whole season, yeah? Normally you go to a club, you get a lot of balls, they show you how to do it, but I had 3 balls, and with these 3 balls I had to play every stage, yeah? And that is something what made me that good, because with 3 balls you have it very, very tough here, yeah? With 3 balls, when you cannot play that good and you have only 3 balls, you cannot produce a good result here. But it makes you very good, because with the 3 balls you know every track how you to put on with that ball. Normally you get a better ball and then you have it much easier. But with my balls I had to make all the mistakes, didn't know how to play it, yeah, how to get an ace, and so I played. And the first thing was, for example, on stage 4 is one example. You have to learn that you come in. This is a difficult stage, yeah. You have to learn that you can play it, yeah. Normally people will play here 6 strikes, 7 strikes, whatever, that they come in, and that is difficult. And so on each track you have to learn that you can do it, yeah. The ball will roll to the hole, yeah. And that is the first thing what I would learn, yeah. And then later I had more balls. I had 6 balls, yeah. I bought a set with 6 balls, but I didn't know which ball is right, which is not right. I didn't know it. How should I know it, yeah? There are thousands of balls which exist. I bought a set, 6 balls, and I tried my best, and it went better. I saw, for example, on this stage, the balls were better, yeah. They rolled a little bit longer, they bounced a little bit more, and so I could produce better results, but also they were not the perfect balls, yeah. So we have to go in the sun, natural light, you know. And with the 6 balls I trained and trained and trained and trained. I could tell you I was scoring 30, yeah. 30 was always the limit. I never got under 30, and I didn't clean the stages. I didn't clean. I took it as it was, yeah. And there was a lot of dirt in here so very difficult, but that makes me good. And why? Because, for example, here you play a ball, yeah, and then there's a lot of dirt, you don't have the right ball. What will happen? The ball will always go to the side, go on this and this and this, and you have dirt in it. And then you learn how to putt, because wouldn't I have done this, I believe I will not be that good as I'm today, yeah. Because there I had to putt every shot, because there was dirt in, and you have always put on your mind, what can I do that I get a 2, yeah, or a 1. Without dirt you don't have this in your mind, because you know the stage is clear. And so you have to think, okay, there is dirt in, I have to play it a little bit faster or not, and this and that. Today I have to play it on the other side because there is too much dirt. And so you become good. But I never went under 30. The first time was when I cleaned the stages. I cleaned everything on here. That is really, really clean. But it's another story, the cleaning here, yeah, what I've done. But this is how I got up. 3 balls first, 6 balls then, and then it went on. When I cleaned the stages, boom, I think the second time I cleaned the stages I was under 30. Now I have more balls. I bought a lot of balls, but this is very difficult. You don't know, does it feel good or not? This is another story with all the balls. I have my setup, 22 balls. I don't need more. Other people would say he's crazy, but to me, I learned it this way. I go the hard road, and so I don't change it. Yeah, to me, I don't need more balls now. Yeah, other people will, but I don't need. I have my system to put it together. Yeah, because I learned it the other way. It is not better, it is not worse, but I have my system now, what makes me that good. Yeah. And other thing, how I've trained, I will show you. So you see how big I am again. Another thing, what I have done, yeah, is, for example, stage 4. It is a difficult stage because it goes up, and then you have to put the ball in there that it rolls into the hole. For example, yeah, I took balls. Doesn't matter which balls. I took all of my balls what I had. Yeah, I will show you now. The glass I will not play because that is not good. You make the ball, you damage the ball. But there's a lot of different balls. Yeah, I think this fit right now. This I also don't play because I damage it. We put this ball, yeah. So and so this ball, yeah, and the other one. This is a dead ball. How we have it? This red, yeah. This doesn't jump, yeah. For example, this jumps more, yeah, and on, yeah. Light balls, heavy balls. So and now I play all balls, one after another, yeah. And this is something I did a lot of times, yeah. Normally you don't do that because some balls I will never play here. They are complete worse for this stage. But I trained it, yeah, because you get a feeling how fast the balls are. Some balls you have to play faster, some you have to play slower, and you got a feeling for it. Yeah, this is a training. What it does not help to get an ace here, yeah, but it helps me to get a feeling for the speed of the balls. And I did a long time. And also, if you play those balls and every ball goes in, yeah, then you get a self-confidence. Yeah, you get self-confidence, you know. I'm concentrated, I can do all that stuff, and that makes you better. These are always little steps. Yeah, I don't go here and play only around and then I hope I will get better. There was all system, all in my mind. What can I do for myself to get better? Yeah, and that was an example. And I always played alone, because when I play alone, I only play here. Playing. I told you, I train minigolf, not I play minigolf. I train it, and they play so much balls. Yeah, when I play with other people, perhaps, yeah, and I do not, but when you do that, you play only a small range of balls, yeah, a small number of balls. When I play alone, I play, I don't know, 200-300 balls more each day. So I train 200-300 balls more if I would when I play with other people, yeah, and that makes me better. I train, always training. So I told you, I trained my ass off, yeah. And the cleaning, and when I was here, I will tell you another time. Now I show you how I trained, but this now is finished. Yeah, I don't do that now because I cleared the stages. I know everything now, so I don't have to do that again. Yeah, but let me show you how I've done it back in the days. So let's see it. What we can do here with all the balls, and you can see what I've done back in the days. I took one ball after another, so nothing is cleaned. now I'm gonna show you. Very bad, yeah. First strike today. So again, you see, I don't fake it, yeah. I don't fake things on the camera. You see it as it is. Again, this is the fine tuning, yeah. Perhaps people would say, ah, you cannot play, yeah. But I told you, people don't know what you're capable of, yeah. So, here we go again. Oh, first one, next one. Next one. Next one. Next one. Next one. You see, that's the way how I've trained, yeah. This time is not that good. I'm not that concentrated right now because I want to start a real round, but I want to show you, yeah. So now let's concentrate a little bit more. I will make it as I did it back in the days. I took the balls on this thing because then I don't have to bend over and over. So now let's see. Again. So again. Oh. No. You have seen it, yeah? So now you have seen this. Today I'm not doing that again. On these days I train not on this system because it is finished, yeah. Why I've done this? Yeah, you can produce a lot of balls in a short time. That is one reason, because when I play the right ball, yeah, for example, you play it, yeah, it goes in, perhaps it's an ace, you have to go there, like you see it in the shadow now, you put it out, you go back. So how many balls will you play when you do that? Perhaps in a half an hour you do not many balls. If I have here 20 balls, yeah, or 30 balls, and I play one after another, I have played 30 balls in a short time. In half an hour I can play so many balls, I can train so many balls, and the more balls, perhaps better training. Yeah, it's not always so, but that's how I saw it, and that's why I've done it. Yeah, and right now I'm not doing that again. I was not good now, but I only wanted to show you. I played hundreds of balls again. Yeah, and right now I'm not doing this anymore because I finished. I said I cleared the stage. I have the right ball here and I know exactly the speed of the ball which I play here. So I'm not worried if I have done it all, it went wrong with a lot of balls now. Yeah, that doesn't worry me, because I know my ball. Yeah, wait. For example, I have this ball here. Yeah, I always play this ball. Yeah, I have a second ball for here. This is a stage where I have two balls, because when it's very cold I take another ball, because then it rolls a little bit more to the hole. Yeah, this ball in winter will only roll, let's see it, and then it ends. You have no chance to an ace. Yeah, now it rolls more. Yeah, but sometimes it rolls only here. And the thing is, I know exactly the speed of my balls, of the 22 balls now. Yeah, and so I know exactly how I should play them to get an ace. I'm not interested in all the other balls. I'm not interested anymore, you know, because I have cleared all the stages, and now I know every ball, the speed, the bouncing, for which weather. I don't change it for what. Yeah, I have it, and so I'm not worried with all the other balls, because I will never play the balls here. Yeah, I have my balls now, and that was the thing how I got better and better. And yeah, the other thing was then to clear the stage. That was the master step. Yeah, one of the most difficult stages to me. I think everyone will love who is in minigolf. It was stage 1. I will show you now. So we will go to stage number 1. Yeah, normally this is the most easy stage, yeah, to play and to get an ace. To me that was so horrible. I never played the ace. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, I played 20 balls, one time it went in, because I didn't understand how this stage works. And believe me, here I trained and trained and trained, and I will show you something. Yeah, because you can put on the ball somewhere here where you want. Yeah, and I never knew where I should hit the ball. Yeah, you hit the iron and then the ball rolls to the hole. Believe me, I played hundreds, thousands of balls, and I didn't get it. You know how frustrating that was? That was really one of the last stages, because I never realized. I took the ball, I tried millimeters, more this, more that. Where to hit the stage, in what speed, yeah, which angle, which ball. And sometimes it roll near the hole and this and that. Yeah, if I blade left here, that it rolls to the iron and comes back in, or on this side here, or straight. I drained my ass off here. I drained my ass off. On this stage it looked so easy. All other stages, perhaps almost everyone, was much more easy. But this stage, I tell you, I trained here and trained here and trained here. If people, there was no one watching, yeah, but they would say he's crazy. He plays 1 hour only this stage, 1 hour, 1.5 hours. Bam, 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 ball, yeah. No break, only training. And one time I had it, yeah? And so this was the masterpiece, you know, to produce sometimes an ace, yeah, but to produce it that you know how exactly. Now I know really exactly the spot where I lay my ball. Yeah, I know it exactly where. There I'm very strict to myself. Yeah, I can show you. This ball always is here. Yeah, exactly here. Really exactly here. Yeah, and I know exactly where I have to hit it. Yeah, I can show you. I have that small range. Yeah, I have to hit it here, that small range. When I hit it this way, I know exactly it will go in straight. Yeah, let's try it. The stage is not clear, don't know if it's possible, but perhaps I can show you. Now let's see. you seen that? Only a few centimeters. But you understand what I mean, yeah? Now I know it exactly how to get the ace, yeah? So I cleared all the stages now. I don't have to train other variations. I know a lot of variation. That is another point, because I never knew which variation is the best on each stage, yeah? You have to understand, you can play different things, yeah? You can play it straight, yeah? That it goes straight in. You can play it against the iron. You can play a bouncing ball which runs to the circle and goes this, and then it will get in. You can play the left side, the right side. So I have trained all variations here, all variations, that I see which one will work the best. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, perhaps if you learn it here, you will never play that variations, because people will tell you on this stage here at this course it will not work good. They will never play that. But I have done that, and that helped me also a lot. Yeah. And the last other thing what I can tell you, what made me really good, this is something which I think other people will not do that very often, but I did it. Now let's see. So the other thing what made me very good was I used the stage as it was. You see, there is a lot of dirt in here. Yeah, you see that? A lot of dirt. Yeah, for example, all things again, little stones here. There are a lot of little stones in there and all that stuff, and that is the worst thing what you can do. Yeah, because the ball will not roll. It will bounce, jump, yeah, and so you cannot produce an ace, because it will not roll that way how you play it. And then when you take it as it is, you have to play a little bit other than normal, because you see, there is dirt in here and this and that. Then you have to play it really complete different with the speed, you know. Today I have played faster, today I have played the other side because there is too much dirt. You know what I mean? Another thing, you have always, your mind is important, yeah? That you think, how can I get better? And that helped me to get the speed done. I know, okay, this and that, when dirt is in. Other people, they are also good, you know? There's not, I tell you, I'm not better, but I'm not worse. But to me, that helped me so much, because I know now exactly what I can do. And that was a really good training to use the track. Today it is very clean, yeah? Only a little bit of dirt in here, but sometimes there was so much dirt in here, and I played 30, yeah? And that is a mental thing, yeah? When you know there's so much dirt now and you have to produce. Can you produce 30? Yeah, when 30 is in on each stage, this is so difficult, but then you get self-confidence, yeah? The mental thing, I have done it on a 30 stage. What can I do when it all is cleaned, yeah? So your mind, yeah? And also the butting, because when it's not cleaned, you will hit on each stage perhaps. You have to butt always from here. And that makes you better, because when you can do it from here all the times, yeah? And I told you, my system is to play every stage, every ball, that it will be near the hole. And when I can do it here, when I trained over the years, now what do you think what I can do here to put it in? That made me better, you know? Do you understand? Now I have to take a little step by step over the years. You have to think with your mind, and that got me better. And that's why I'm not worried, yeah? People will say, what is he doing? Because he doesn't hit the ball or anything. Doesn't worry me, because I took all the steps. I know what I have done and what I can do now. I've cleared the stages, yeah? And so now let's start a round, yeah? First round, it's not cleaned. I only do it a little bit with the legs, yeah? First it was very cold, now it is a little bit more warm, but the shoes were wet, and when I would do that, I put in a lot more dirt than I would let it be, yeah. So now let's start first round, and then we will see if we play a second real round. So let's start. So now we started, yeah. We start the first round, and let's see what we can produce, yeah. Again, at stage 4, where I showed you all the balls, yeah, people will say, not good, he doesn't hit it in. But I only wanted to show you, yeah. To me, it doesn't worry anything, yeah, because I've cleared the stages. So, but that was step by step. You have always to play it other, yeah. If I played the system back in the days what I play right now, I will never be that good, because now I can play rounds. I told you, my system now is to come here, to play one round, to put the dirt a little bit out with my feet, and then I play first round. Then I had a feeling, the weather today, the balls today, how fast they are, how much they bounce on the iron, and I know what feeling I have and how much dirt is in. This is always the steps what I take after the first round. And then the second round I can produce, or the third round, and on and on and on. I played a lot of rounds each day. I told you, there's another example. I trained, there was one time I trained more hours that I believe that many professional sport stars train each week in their sport. I trained more hours than all of the sports stars. Believe me that. I was here perhaps 5 hours, yeah. When I say I was 5 hours here, I played 5 hours. Not I was sitting, I was drinking, I was a little bit on the smartphone. No, I was always playing without a break the whole time from start to end, yeah. And I've trained a lot of hours. It was much more than 5 hours each day, yeah. Each day, I don't know how many it was, but it was really tough. And that's, you see that's why I'm that good. It's not because I have talent or whatever. It is because I worked my ass off. Now you know what I told you at the beginning. I worked my ass off. Now you know what I have done when I can tell you I worked my ass off. Now let's start first stage. So now it is fine tuning. Yeah, in the first round I will see, yeah, that was a little bit too fast, too slow. That is, I learned it in the first round, yeah, and after the first round I can produce the good round, yeah. Yeah, now you have seen stage 1, stage 2. It is a little bit fine tuning. I know what I did wrong. Let's wait, I have to take my bag with the balls, yeah. And yeah, this is why I don't play all the other balls, or I don't train the system like I showed you on stage 4 to play ball after ball and all different balls, because then you get problems for the feeling of the speed, yeah. Because now I know all the speed of my balls, and that is very important now, not to play other balls, yeah, because then you will not get it on, yeah. So now again, stage 3. I can show you something. Have you seen that? Yeah, that was the stage where I trained before all the balls. And I told you I'm not worried about, because I know my ball, which speed, and you have seen it now. Yeah, first strike and went in. Yeah, and then it was an ace now. So that is the thing what I told you. If people would watch what I've played before, yeah, if they have seen this now on video, or if they would be here live, they would say, ah, he played 10 balls and 6 balls didn't go in or whatever. But I told you, I know my ball, yeah, and so I'm not worried with all the other balls. Yeah, that was a system back in the days what got me up today, yeah, that I'm that good today. And that is always the thing, yeah. You never know what people are capable of, because you only see one small thing, yeah. You don't know how much they know or how much they trained, so always believe in yourself, never listen to others who tell you you cannot do it. You can do everything. Believe me that you can do everything. So another example on this stage, what you have seen now. I play that ball, you have seen it lands really near the hole, yeah, and that was very good, because I had a lot of balls who rolls out and this, and there you have seen it. That is the perfect two, yeah, the perfect two, and so you are really strong, yeah. And so let's go to the stage, to the baseball stage, you know what I mean. So now we're gonna go play baseball, yeah. You know what? Ball, racket, and then we play baseball. So now let's see. It is also, I can explain you something, yeah. It looks very easy, yeah. You only have to hit the ball outside, but believe me, it is an easy one, yeah. It is really an easy ace, but you have to be very, very concentrated here, because otherwise you will not get it done. For example, I have this, yeah, to play the ball, yeah. It is such a thing, because when you have it here, it can happen that you hit the ground, yeah, with the racket, yeah. You hit into the ground and then it hurts your wrist and you will not get it done. I had other things, you can put something in here, yeah, not like I stand it up. There were small things to put it in, yeah. But again, you can hit when this is in, you know what I mean. This is very tough, strong, and then if you don't hit the ball, you have also problems, yeah. So this is the best way what I have done, and also the ball is very important. You can probably play every ball here, but I have learned the ball which rolls in the best way, and with a ball which always goes into the circle, yeah. And one very important thing is, I never play it straight like this, yeah. When I play other stages, I go a step here and then I open up. You see that? I open, but I have to show you this thing, yeah. This is straight, yeah, and here I open it up. You see that the ball will go a little bit high, yeah, that it goes up. That is also really important, yeah, to go a step and to open your form, your racket, yeah. And so you have to really strike it exactly. Yeah, you have to be very concentrated. So you have a lot of things in your mind when you play the stages to put on a good result. Yeah, it is really a mental thing. Yeah. So now let's see it. Yeah, I will not make a break on the camera. We will see what happened. Concentrating. Perfect. You have seen that? It was perfect hit. It got into the circle. There's a lot of dirt. You will see that again and again and again. As always, there's always dirt in here. And also another thing is, you have to, the racket has to go. Yeah, never stop it here. Always, like in tennis. Yeah, or in baseball. Yeah. And now we go back. And I will show you something. It is an ace, yeah, but it is not in the hole because there is so much dirt in. As in the last time I showed you, the ball will always, yeah, 99% he will go in. Now we are in the shadow. So you see, there is so much dirt in here, yeah. You see that? And here is the ball, and here is all dirt. And you see where it is? There is a little what? Yeah, but for example, yeah, now we see, but there's so much dirt in here. Yeah, now it will roll back. So you seen that this ball will always go in, so I can take it as an ace. Yeah. So now let's get it on to the next stage. Yeah. And now you see a reason why I don't put up my whole setup for filming, yeah, because you have so many things in your mind when you play mini golf, so you don't have the time to make it for the video. Because when you want to produce a great video, a cinematic video, you have to do the same steps. You have so many things, how many cameras you want to use, how many people do you have to film alone or more people, the weather, the light, and which story you want to tell, which angles you film. When you are alone, do you want a video slider to make it more better, and on and on and on. Yeah, and we don't have the time for that. Yeah, we want to keep it simple. We want to play mini golf, and you will see that. And one day we will put on a really big, great video. Yeah, but now it is simple, and now you know why I use this small setup, because I can do what I love, to play mini golf, to get better. Yeah, and you have something to watch every week. And now let's get it on to this nice stage. So again, very tricky here. Yeah, you have to be very concentrated, and you have to have a lot of self-confidence that the ball will go in there. So here we did it again. Next stage. My gosh. Now I can tell you something. I made a mistake now. I made a mistake. The shot was not good. It looked good. Yeah, it rolled to the hole, but I knew I know this stage, and when it rolls to this, I have only one ball which will get in, and this ball is not the ball. I had to play it beside. But I will tell you now something. Why I missed this shot? There is a little of this thing in here. Yeah, it don't roll over here, but it was in my head, should I do it, put it away or not, put it away or not. And I decided, no, I play it now with the camera, I don't want to bend over, and that was the mistake. Yeah, because normal I don't miss the shot. These are things what I will tell you. This is a warm-up round, but when you play a real round, you have to make it clear that you do everything what you can, that you produce the best shots, and there is so many things what you have to do right. Yeah, and that is a bad mistake, but again, it is a warm-up round. But then you have seen something what you should never do. Yeah, so now we will see if I can put it in. Yeah, it was a 3, and you know what? A 3 is an absolutely no-go. Yeah, but it's a warm-up round. I made the mistake. So in warm-up rounds, you see, it always reminds you never make mistakes. Yeah, in real rounds, never do that. I would always put this thing away, you know, a little bit cleaning. Yeah, and that is so important. Yeah, to produce the best what you can. Yeah, always do the best what you can. Now let's get it on. And again, there is I see it in this way. Now I've made the mistake, but now in my head there is, I have to make it much better now to get a good result, even if it's the warm-up round. Yeah, it is a mind game. Now I know I made the mistake. Now I have to put it much better. So from a disadvantage, I make an advantage. You know what I mean? So now I will to put it on much better. Yeah. So I have to tell you always the truth, and this was luck, because I missed it completely. Yeah, I missed it completely, too much speed, but it was an ace. Sometimes you have luck, but it was not the way I wanted it, yeah. So this was perfect. This ball will go in, I believe. It was really perfect plate. You see that? Bad.